Your divine masculine is going through a spiritual awakening. Your first two cards are healing and meditation, clarified by judgment. Since being away from you, divine feminines, your divine masculine has made significant changes in his life. He's going through a period of healing right now. He's cutting out toxic things and people out of his life. The judgment card could also be about ending karmic passions. He has awakened to all the deception that was surrounding him. The justice card is also about reconciliation and rebirth. And that's what he wants with you, divine feminines. He's realizing that the people that he was hanging around was just not only toxic, but they were slowing him down. He's reflecting on the times that he shared with you. He's reflecting on how abundant he was when he was with you. He's reflecting on how good he had it. He's reflecting on how peaceful and calm it was when he was around you. And he's also reflecting on how nurturing you were and how much unconditional love you gave him. He's feeling very lonely and sad at this time because he walked away from those toxic people, and he's also missing you. He feels like he has no one to talk to. He feels like he's all alone in this world by himself. And what's weighing heavily on his mind, divine feminines, is reaching out to you. And that's why you have healing and meditation, because I feel like your divine masculine is praying that when he does reach out, you would be open and receptive to hearing what he has to say. Because judgment is all about truth, and he knows it's time to be honest with you, divine feminines. What clarified judgment is readiness. So he's been holding back from you for a very long time, and now he's ready to open up, and he's ready to have this heart-to-heart conversation with you. I also feel like with this readiness card, he feels like you're going to lash out at him, but he knows he deserves it. So it's like your divine masculine is preparing himself mentally to reach out to you because he knows it's not going to be peaches and cream. Your next card is career and stagnation, clarified by temperance. So another reason why your divine masculine has not reached out yet, divine feminines, is because there's something going on with his job, his career, his finances. He's either stuck at a dead-end job or he has no job, but there's something going on with his finances. He could also be looking for a new job because you have temperance, which is all about patience. But whatever's going on, it's a burden, because what clarified temperance is conflict. There could be a lot of drama and tension going on at his job, but he's not seeing eye to eye with someone at work. And I just feel like he's not happy where he's at. I also feel like with that meditation card coming out, he's praying for a better job. He's wanting some kind of career change. And it looks like he's trying to make his way out. So for some of you, the reason why your divine masculine hasn't reached out yet is because he's either unemployed or his finances are in shambles. And he feels like he doesn't have enough to bring to the table. With this temperance card, divine feminines, this is all about healing and meditation as well, and also reconciliation. So I'm definitely seeing spiritual cleansing on your divine masculine's part. And it looks like he's trying to clean his life up, because temperance can also be about balance. You have two major arcanas back to back, judgment and temperance, which is all about reconciliation. He wants this more than anything, and that's why he's cleaning his life up and going through this transformation. This conflict card could also be you and your divine masculine. His lifestyle was a major conflict in this connection. You guys were opposites of each other. Even though he knew you were the one, he felt like you were just too good for him. And he felt like you didn't fit in his lifestyle, so he sabotaged the connection. That's why you guys had a lot of conflict and couldn't see eye to eye. There was also a lot of power struggles here. And your divine masculine felt like he couldn't get the upper hand because he was a control freak. You stood your ground and you kept your boundaries up because you weren't going to lower your standards. And you weren't going to succumb to his toxic lifestyle. So since you didn't want to conform, divine feminines, it became too burdening for your divine masculine, and that's why he walked away. It was like he was trying to teach you a lesson, trying to make you jealous in the process by having other options. But that only made the situation worse, divine feminines, because you were unfazed. A lot of you are empaths out there, light workers, tarot readers, and you saw right through your divine masculine's bullshit. You knew exactly what he was doing. So you flipped the script on his ass, divine feminines, and you gave him the cold shoulder. And he wasn't expecting that. He was expecting you to chase him. He was expecting you to beg and plead for him. But instead, you showed him the back of your head. So he thought he was playing you, but he played himself in the end. And now he wants to come crawling back to you because those other situations didn't work out as planned. Your next card is passion and I love you, clarified by the Four of Cups. So your divine masculine is fantasizing about makeup sex. He's thinking about all the passion you guys shared. You're on his mind 24/7. You're his first thought when he wakes up in the morning and the last thought when he goes to bed at night. The Four of Cups is all about reminiscing. He's longing for this reconciliation. For some of you, you could be dreaming about your divine masculines a lot because he's trying to tap into your energy in the 5D. Also with this Four of Cups, he's very worried right now and he's having a lot of anxiety because he knew that he betrayed you. He took you for granted and he didn't fight for the connection. So he feels like if he reaches out, you're going to refuse this offer. And that's why he's all up in his head about it. What clarified the Four of Cups is disturbance. And this is having to do with the third party. This is what ultimately broke up your connection. And your divine masculine knows that if he ever wants a reconciliation with you, he has to let go of all his options. And your last two cards are X returns and spying, which is clarified by the Empress in the reversed. You have reconciliation all over this board, divine feminines. Your divine masculine is on his way back. He's getting ready to reach out. He's even spying on you. He's spying on you to see if you're truly happy. And before he makes a move, he just wants to be sure that you're not with someone else. And with this Empress in the reverse, divine feminines, that's not your energy. That's your divine masculine walking away from this karmic. Because when I clarified the Empress in the reversed, you had the Seven of Cups and you had the Six of Swords. That situation is over with. And that's what he's coming to tell you, divine feminines. You also have the Fool. So that's all about a new beginning, taking a new direction. And he wants to take this new direction with you, divine feminines. Even though he doesn't know what your reaction is going to be and how things are going to turn out, he's still going to take this risk. What clarified the Empress in the reverse is fright. So that situation was definitely a nightmare. It was a karmic lesson. Judgment was one of your first cards that came out, which is all about ending karmic passions. And trust and believe, your divine masculine has learned a hard lesson. But also with this fright card, it's all about your divine masculine having a lot of fears coming forward. But he's hoping for the best, and he's going to take a leap of faith with the Fool. He can't get over you. He knows he made a mistake. He's still in love with you. There's a lot of passion here. But at the same time, divine feminines, the reason why your divine masculine is changing and awakening is because of you. You came on his path to steer him in the right direction. Even though it took a long time, because you do have the stagnation card here, you have awakened him. And he's just seeing through all the toxicity that was in his life. And it was because of you. Because everybody around him were enablers. Everybody around him were users. And your divine masculine didn't have a backbone because he was a people pleaser. And it was always about people liking him and seeking validation. But see, divine feminines, you're cut from a different cloth. You know your worth. You're confident. You're successful. And you can stand on your own 2 feet. You want someone, but you don't need no one. And that's what your divine masculine is starting to realize. So he has taken several chapters out of your playbook, divine feminines. And that's why he's awakening and starting to walk in his truth. So be expecting some kind of communication from your divine masculine because he can't hold back any longer. He's in love with you. So if you guys have been praying about this reconciliation, it's going to happen in divine timing because you have temperance here. But please, divine feminines, don't wait on your divine masculine. Go ahead and live your life. And if it's meant to come back into fruition, it will. Because what is meant for you will always return. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so when I upload new content, you'll be notified. Have an awesome day. Love and light always.